What's going on with all my billionaires out there? This the guy, hoodzbillionaire. Welcome to hoodzbillionairetv. Big favor, big abundance. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about Hasim Rahman Jr. versus Jake Paul. The fight is on. Let's talk about it. So, Hasim Rahman Jr., the son of former heavyweight Hasim Rahman, is fighting Jake Paul. Now, it seems like an issue occurred when they were having a sparring session, that Jake Paul paid Hasim Rahman to come spar with him. It looked like it got a little rough. Jake kind of started talking a little heavy, and it's how him and Hasim had got into it. So they scheduled a fight to go ahead and handle it. So initially I was excited because I'm like, okay, Hasim's a real boxer. He's 12-0 professional record. Those heavyweight records can kind of be a little bit, skewed, because a lot of guys, probably the first 10 guys that you're gonna fight in the heavyweight class aren't really good boxers. So it's probably easy to run through at least the first 10 guys that you fight in the heavyweight, on the heavyweight side of boxing. So that's really what that is, and that's really what that seemed like. It seemed like that Hasim, just wasn't having it, and he said he wanted to go ahead and fight Jake Paul. So I looked at some of Hasim's fights. I looked at the last fight that he just had with the guy, I believe his name is James Morrison. He was like 19-1 or something like that. And I studied the fight. So this is a winnable fight for Jake Paul. This ain't one of them ones where he'll be like, oh, this was fixed. Hasim uses his jab really well. He moves around the ring a lot, but I feel like that's a lot of wasted energy. He's not really a good fighter in the pocket. He tries to slip and use head movement in the pocket, but his reflexes aren't fast enough, and he gets caught with big heavy shots because he keeps his hands down. And he tries to just weave and use head movement and slip punches. And it's like, you don't have the skill set to do that. So a guy that he really should have beat, a guy who looked like he was about to pass out in the second round, and all Rahman really had to do was just go to the body and just keep going to the body. And he would have got him out of there by the third or fourth round. But kept head hunting, kept just moving around, burning energy. He slips punches to get away. He doesn't slip punches to counter or find an open shot or find an angle. He'll slip a punch and then just walk around the ring, and then he kind of just uses the jab. He uses his jab really well. He'll keep throwing the jab out there, but he doesn't use it to set up any heavy shots. He doesn't use it to set up anything. He had a couple body shots that were okay, but he should have kept going to the body. And he drops his hands too much. He doesn't keep his guard up enough for me, and that's always gonna get you knocked out, especially in heavyweight. Heavyweights, that's a lot of weight behind those punches, so nobody just taking straight right hands or left or right hooks to the head from a guy that's fucking 240, 250, 260, 270 constantly, and feeling like he gonna just stay up. First two rounds he was doing well, and then the guy ended up knocking him out in the sixth round. Like I said, I wasn't really impressed from what I saw from Rahman. He's not his father, you know what I mean? His father was an absolute beast. Shout out to Cameron. Get your shit Rahman like Hasim Rahman. And I'm extra scary. CEO, all the friends ain't necessary. I'll fuck your secretary. You know what I'm saying? So definitely not like his father, but he is a professional boxer, and this will be his first test as a professional boxer for Jake Paul. Jake has never fought anybody that had any boxing acumen whatsoever. Lil Nate and the wrestlers and all of that. The only guy he really fought that really actually could strike, and he wasn't a boxer, was Tyron Woodley. Shout out Tyron Woodley. He from the city, and we gonna represent and show him love. And I think actually Tyron Wood won the first fight. To me, it was pretty clear that he won the first fight, but you know how that go. The fix is in. They needed Jake to win. And in the second fight, you have to give Jake Paul some credit. He studied the tape. He saw that when he threw feints, to the body, that Tyrone would drop his hands in late rounds anytime he'd throw a feint to the body. So all he did was fake a feint to the body and come up top, and he dropped him in the late rounds. That wasn't fixed. That's just how it go. You know what I'm saying? That's good boxing. You know what I'm saying? I'll give people their credit when they deserve credit. You know what I'm saying? Jake, to go from a YouTube Disney guy, whatever he was, to a fucking professional boxer, I will give him credit on that. That's amazing. That's a 180, complete 180. Now, all this shit where he be calling out Canelo and saying he want to fight Canelo, this is where I'm going to stop this on this video right here. Because some of y'all probably in them YouTube streets really believe that this is really possible and that this man can really beat Canelo. And that's a mockery to the people that have dedicated their life to the sport of boxing. That's a mockery to the people that have dedicated their life to the sport of boxing. The Canelo Alvarez's, you know, the Floyd Mayweathers, the Charlo brothers, the, you know, Shakur Stevensons, the Earl Spence, the Bud Crawfords, all of these. That's an insult to anybody, any great fighter that has dedicated their life to the sport of boxing, and all of the professional fighters that are trying to reach greatness. You know what I'm saying? It's just disrespectful to them to make people even believe that that's possible. Let me tell you something. Canelo Alvarez could not box for the next 5 years. Jake Paul could box for the next 5 years and get the best trainers, and Canelo Alvarez would still kill him. And when I say kill, I don't mean like figuratively, I mean literally. He could kill him. I mean literally, Canelo Alvarez could kill Jake Paul in the ring. He really could. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason boxers aren't allowed to fight regular people. Jake Paul is a novice. Give him credit for documenting and monetizing his rise as a novice boxer, but that's all he is. He's a novice boxer, and he's monetizing his career as a novice boxer. That's what he is. To feel like this man could fight Canelo Alvarez or any top level middleweight or heavyweight is fucking insane and absurd, and it's not possible. You know what I mean? I've been amateur boxing for years. That's like me calling out Earl Spence, or if I got that type of platform, I wouldn't dare call out fucking Earl Spence, even though we weigh the same. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm sure he could get to 165 and it wouldn't be a problem. He'd probably fight me at 155 and knock me the fuck out. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be scared to go in there, but it's just like, I know what's going to happen. This man is a professional trained weapon. I wouldn't call out Bud Crawford. I wouldn't call out Shakur Stevenson. Oh, yeah, nigga, set the fight. That's disrespectful to them. That's disrespectful to the sport of boxing. The sport of boxing has done too much for me in regards to discipline, training, mental health, physical health. I enjoy it for the disciplines that it's instilled in my life. You see what I'm saying? So, I would never disrespect the sport by making a mockery of it that way, and even just fucking with the people to make them feel like some shit like that is possible. Jake Paul couldn't beat Mike Tyson right now in his older years. That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all have to understand how this shit really works. It's muscle memory. It's footwork. It's angles. You know what I'm saying? Guys are picking up patterns. Guys, it's timing. I don't give a fuck. Oh, Mike is old, smoke weed, all of that. He's still in great shape and he still hit hard. Him and Jake Paul getting up in the ring right now, and Mike would fucking kill Jake Paul. And once again, I don't mean that figuratively. I mean that literally. He literally kill him. He could literally kill him. You see what I'm saying? Canelo could literally kill him. You feel what I'm saying? And if he didn't kill him, I'm talking about he'd fuck around and break his eye socket and break his jaw. Jake could fuck around and have to get some shit restructured. I'm not even playing. They probably had to put some plates in his face. You feel what I'm saying? That shit is not no game. He playing with no niggas like that. But do I think he could beat Hasim Rahman Jr.? Yes. I didn't nothing about Hasim Rahman Jr. seem like he was a special heavyweight, or like he was, you know what I mean? Even just one of those guys that's pretty okay. You know what I'm saying? He seemed like he was average at best, and I believe with Jake's, boxing skills that he could beat Hasim Rahman. That's why they paired the fight up. They only gonna put this man in fights that they feel like he could win. You know what I'm saying? But so, You know, I could see Jake winning this fight. You know what I'm saying? And there's no need to say it was fixed or nothing. I could see him winning this fight. But the call out, he got to stop with the Canelo Alvarez shit and all that shit. Because it's like, even if that's a money grab for you, bro, why? There's no need to get paid if I'm never going to be able to eat the same or see out my eyes the same, or, you know, my face ain't never going to feel the same. Why the fuck would I? 20 million, 10 of it going to go to reconstructive surgery. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? And even the shit, even with Tyron Woodley, like, he lucked up in that fight because Tyron was past his prime and he's not really a boxer. He's a striker. And I don't like how people make that, because let me tell you something. Tyron Woodley in his prime was probably one of the top 10 most dangerous men in the world. Top 10, top 20. Tyron Woodley in his prime was like top 10, top 20 most dangerous combat fighters in the world. Period. In his prime, he was one of the most dangerous men in the world. Niggas ain't want no smoke with no Tyron Woodley. Straight real shit. And even real right now, right to this day, if Tyron Woodley is walking out of a fucking restaurant and Jake Paul is walking in a restaurant, Jake Paul wouldn't, and he by himself, Jake Paul wouldn't want no fucking smoke with no Tyron Woodley just walking into a restaurant and him walking out no restaurant. Right now, he wouldn't want to do that. He wouldn't want no parts of that. He gonna be friendly and be, oh man, it's all love. Like, trust me when I tell you. I'm talking about no entourage, just him, and Tyron Woodley walking out, just him. Jake wouldn't want no parts of that. Tyron eat that boy lunch. Eat that boy lunch. Fuck around, catch him with a roundhouse kick, choke him out, and run through his pockets. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just all about what you believe. This ain't the WWE, it's boxing. You feel what I'm saying? And I think this will make a good boxing match. I think you know what I'm saying? I think there should be some good traction for the both of them. I know they both gonna get good paydays. That's a good thing. I always love to see, you know, guys get their money. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I will say about Jake Paul is he be taking care of the undercards. You know what I'm saying? He be making sure to overpay guys that fall in the undercard. So he be doing shit like that the right way. You know what I'm saying? So I salute him and I salute his journey, and you know, we'll see what happens, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Y'all think Hasim Rahman gonna win? Y'all think Jake Paul gonna win? Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. This the guy hoodzbillionaire. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. This the guy hoodzbillionaire. Big favor, big abundance. I'm gone.